Welcome back, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I am Monster to Mermaid. This is Minecraft. It is with the Minecolonies mod. I'm going to change my view super quick. We have the glitch with some of the pieces, so I'm going to just let's see if I can get this to. If I put something there, they'll all come back. There we go. Okay. Oh. It looks like it's morning. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. We have the undead. We have the undead people. Oh my goodness sakes. So there goes an undead chef to her new restaurant, and that is Parnell. Parnell has become a chef, and which is interesting, and there she is. Wow. So let me look at something for a minute. I believe that Parnell is Nyla and Jacob's kid, but she is quite happy here cooking. Nyla is a miner and Jacob is the composter. And she is a chef, and she is very happy with her new job showing up. I think she has food. Let me just make sure that she has some food. Let's look. She is cooking salmon. She's absolutely cooking salmon, and I think that's all that she might have. I think that was brought to her because we do have a fishery. And so they would have brought her salmon. This is the new restaurant in the University District. The University District includes the university housing. We have a double dorm right on this side, and on this side we have an actual urban birch building right here. This is a hallway that isn't complete yet, and this is interesting. I forgot about this hallway. So we're going to go out. One of the things that we were supposed to be working on, we're going through the university, and here is Atticus, one of the students. There's Case, who's actually the chief librarian, and that looks like, yes, that's Ronald, one of our couriers who's making a delivery. We have, oh, look at that. There's Everly, one of our guards, and these are, oh, excuse me, there's Roland and Kiyoshi. Oh my gosh. So this is the last of our styles of citizens that we are having fun experimenting with. We went through the entire list. We did the default. We are in default normally, and then we did medieval, and then we did look at that, and then we did East Asian and Nordic. And so now the undead is the final one that we have, and it is just so fun. I'm just having so much fun with it. And there she is. I see animals, lots and lots of animals. Too many animals. Way too many animals in here. Hopefully he is getting us some steaks. It's steaks is what we unfortunately needed the animals for. And for the research, and that's what this is about. This is about research. So let's see what the settings are for just a minute. Yes, breeding is on. I'm going to turn breeding off. I'm going to check and see how many, but if I turn breeding off, he's not going to get rid of them. So maybe I should just go ahead and leave it on. I just realized we'll have all of those cows. So let's leave it on for now. It's a shame you can't limit, but who wants to limit? Everyone's trying to make the most that they can make. But I'm not trying to do that. This is Nadia in her, this is our fishery, our little fishery. And I'm trying to, there she is. There she is. Wow. So yeah, it seems mostly that they are default, except they're dead. So that seems to be what it looks like, but it's still fun, and so we're going to have them today. And there is Ermias. Ermias is going somewhere. Jacob is down here. Jacob's the composter right here, and with a beautiful view out his window. This is level 3. Should I get back to what we need to do? Yes, let's do that. So we put in a restaurant. We were thinking that we need a clinic. This hospital is close enough, I think, to the university. I think the hospital's close enough. An ambulance can get them here pretty quickly. It really is the far end of the industrial that needs a clinic. And that is what I was trying to find in case something happened, something interesting happened. Let's see here. Oops, wrong button. Let's go here. Let's go over here. So we have all of these businesses in this area, all of these industries, especially the smelteries, the blacksmith, and now Malaya? Is it Malaya? Why doesn't that sound right? Is working on the farm, the sugar farm. So everyone is back here. So we have this place right here. Now there is one of these that we don't want to use because that's where yes, right here. This is where the submarine needs to land in order to drop off wood for the sawmill, and so they would land there. We have this area right here. This is actually off of I believe it's off of the factory, off of the industrial. Yes, this is the warehouse for the Fletcher, and we have a warehouse worker now. We have actually, that doesn't look like, that's not. That is actually downtown. That's the tourist retail shop. Yes, it is. But it can't be. That's in the wrong place. So no, this is not. So why is Cassidy there? Let's go inside. Something's wrong. Why is she there? Did we return her to there? Let's see what we did. Because we were supposed to be, let's rise up here. We were supposed to be getting, do I actually need to put some ladder to attach to right there? Probably. Do I need to do something to keep that from being, to make that still water? Let me think about that. I'll think about that in a minute. So, yeah. So we need to, yes, the Fletcher. Let's go here. This should be this way, and let me see who that was. It might be that I just read the name wrong, because I know that we have someone, yes, I did. So there's Case. Case is our new, Case is one of the kids. This is Case Jr. And he is our new Fletcher. The Reeves, which is interesting, we have Reeves on the island, but this Reeves is sent from one of the families who is not on Emney Island. This Reeves is sent from one of the families at a city that was in danger, and apparently when we asked for children, Emney Island is not asking for any children right now, and so that's why he came here. And so he was adopted, And he's grown up. He went to university, he went to school, went to university, and he's all grown up. Remember this thing that was happening that we have to do something about down here? I'm going to do that right now. Do I know how? This is going to be interesting. So restrict the forester working zone in 3D by right-clicking one corner and left-clicking the opposite corner of the tool, allowing for height. So obtain the tool. So we should have the tool now, and we do. There it is. There's the forest tool. And we're going to look at it. We're going to click. So right-click one corner and left-click the opposite corner. So let's right-click this corner right here. And then left-click this corner right here. So that means that this whole area is the area that is selected. Set position A and position B. Up, it moved. Did it move? Position A and position B. This should be what we're setting. And I think that is it. But let me see again. Let's look here. Let's click. It's position B. So position A with a left click. So I'm not sure whether I've made a mistake and put something else in here. Let's make that, I just did something there. How can I change that? Let's go back. I think I can erase it from back here. Let's erase and let's try that again. This is my first time actually setting a place, and let's see what the settings say. Zone off. Let's put zone off. Let's put zone on. Break leaves off. Replanting on, and use shears on. Let's go to the, now that this is on, let's see what happens if we take this over here. And let's see if it's showing this as a zone. This isn't big enough. So let's come here. Position B set, select position A. And position A, we want to be right here. So select that position. And there we go. I don't know that I selected it. Let me see. Select that position right here. Do I have to? Let's see. Okay. So select position B with a right click and left click the same position to finish. Select and then left click the same position to finish. I think I just did because the thing just disappeared. So I think we have it set. Now the other thing that we were going to do here, I will do in just a moment. I want to actually, what I primarily wanted to do was not have Tiffany going to the Fletchery. It's 22, it's nighttime, so we have a little bit of time. Let's run down this hall and let's head for this. I'm sorry, I'm not going to have rail in here. I'm definitely not. Which way do I want to go? Yes, I do want to go up here. So we do have, I think Max actually working on this restaurant right here, but let's see if he's still working on it. This is the restaurant that we're supposed to be bringing up to level 4, And let's see what it says. It says cancel build, so it is being worked on. When Jania is done with the next part of the housing, she's going to interrupt working on housing and come and work on this right here. And I don't think anyone is working on this right now. Both of these are in the way of getting a hall in between the two of them. So this one is not being worked on. So yes, that is not dripping. Those are spores. Well, there is dripping in the entry. That's dripping, but it isn't actually. Oh yeah, it is. But the rest of this are those beautiful spores that are coming into that spot. Okay, so we know what everyone's working on. Let's look at Jania for a second. And what is this saying? The time of day, it's at just after midnight. Let's look and see if what she needs for her build. She does not need anything, which means nope, she's upgrading the residence. She still is upgrading the residence, so that's good. And then let's go down and check on Max. Hello, Paisley. Let's go down to the residential area where Max is set up, and let's check on what he needs right quick. Here we go, right here. And look, and he needs everything for this restaurant, practically. So he's gotten the birch, the blast furnace. He needs concrete, a lot of concrete. And we did go over to Ailani, I believe, is our stone mason, and she learned how to make the things that were needed. So this is probably going to take more time than we have right now for them to get all of those things together. So we'll see. Jania is probably going to get done first. Let's look at Malaya. Malaya's working on the sugar farm, and let's see if she needs anything right now. And she is not working on anything. What? She finished? That's right. I think she finished on the sugar farm just at the end. Let's come down and look at it. That is her not working on it. So we're going to come all the way down this corridor, and we're looking right here. This can't be done, but it's saying it is. This is a level 3 plantation. So you see that we have some extra pieces of sand. Let me get a shovel. I should have a shovel on me. And I do, because what happened is when this was set, there were some pieces of sand that ended up inside the building because of the way sand falls. And there we go. So that is gone from there and from here and from here. So this is to grow, obviously to grow bamboo. That's why it's so tall. This is to grow cane, and this is to grow cactus, obviously. And same thing, cane and cactus, we're limiting those. Bamboo, not so much. And so that's good. And do we have a person? Do we have a person for here? Let's look at manage. Oh, look what time it is. Let's go into this guard tower here, and let's take advantage of the fact that there is a bed right here and go to sleep before the day arrives. There we are. Okay. So this one, we haven't done anything to this yet because this is only a level 3. So let's come down and see a sugar farmer, because we primarily need paper. So let's manage workers. So Allison is our orientations professor, and Atticus is a student. and the agility and ability and dexterity. This is an agility and dexterity piece. And there's Case. Case is actually the chief librarian. And there is Gemma. Gemma has 16 and 11. Gemma is not a kid. Gemma is an adult who came in, and her real skill is farming, but not this kind of farming. She has strength 40, knowledge 32, those stamina 38. Yeah, so this isn't for her. So we could do either Atticus or do that's it. Atticus is the last of the kids who does not have anything. His man is 2. His adaptability. Does he have anything else? He has stamina that's up a little high. And that would lead towards maybe some stamina things. I don't know. Yeah, why don't we have Atticus? Let me find out where Atticus lives. Atticus, Brooklyn, and Maxwell are living in the residential area, so that's good for him. So let's assign Atticus. He's going to graduate from university, and he is going to work here. And we'll see how this works for his agility and his dexterity. Let's see how long it takes him to build up. And what does he need? Is it settings? Right now we can only grow either sugarcane, or we can only grow one. We have to actually, we would have to actually research to grow more. Oi! Mr. Villager, doodle-bem. Doodle-bem. How are you? How are you? I know there's that other way of asking how are you. I'm going in search of it. Como esta voce? Como esta voce? I think that's it. And, yeah, so we will see how long it takes. It's daytime, and everyone's going to come to their jobs. Atticus might be a little late coming because he just graduated from school, so he has to collect all his work and get get ready to do this. So. Yay! Oh, them, Sim, yeah, and there he is. There he is, and look at him.
I'm going to do
there he is,
best
right
work
there.
for you.
So does he? Yep, he doesn't have anything. So let me see. He's coming over here, and he's looking,
I can help you
and
with
he
that.
definitely needs some sugar cane in order to get this started. I think we can find some. I think we can. Let's find a couple pieces of sugar cane. We're going to go out and raid the surface. So we're going to take the submarine bay entrance and head for the surface. There we go. And there we are. And let's rise up. Let's see if we can find any in this area. I see cactus, but I don't see any cane. I'm going to try and harvest some cane from some of the area here. Lots and lots of cactus on these shores, but not a lot of cane. Oop. Here we go. We had a little glitch in the matrix. And yeah, I don't see any. That is most curious. Yes. Let's come over to this area and see if we see any. The sifter can get sugar cane from sand. Ah, we don't have a sifter yet. We need a string for a sifter, and we don't have enough yet. So we unfortunately can't get it as yet. But we did find some right now. And so we're going to have to do what we do normally, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10. So that's 10 pieces. There's one there. And let's get 10 pieces of sugar. Okay, so now we have that. And we are good to head back. Head back to where? Where are we? Yeah, that's the thing, that we haven't learned it yet. Look at the water change. Isn't that wild? Oh, that is really strange. Look at this. Look at that. Is that cool? What is this? It's windswept desert, so there's sand in the air when we go by there. There must be a sandstorm in that area. And then, of course, this is the Dead Seas right here. So we're going to come over to, and we could swim to it, but I think I'm just going to go ahead. Who is that? There's Russell. Russell's not in uniform, so he must be off today. And there is Jania, and Jania is saying that she needs something. What does she need? Skip, and let's look. Aha! Oh, wow. She does need some things. Look at what she needs. So, yeah, so we'll have to check on those. I think some of those might have to be actually imported, some of those things, but we'll find out in a moment. So we're going down this hall here. Yep. And this is why we have those markings on the floor, so that we can find these buildings. And who is that? That is Kimberly, just coming from the sugar farm, probably just checking. And there we are. And he's going back and forth going, I don't know what to do. I bet you don't. Skip the chit chat. He's got lunch. He was smart enough to get lunch, and so now he has it. And there he goes. That looks like he was bought, some sugar was brought to him, because look at that. There is water here, so he can plant. We'll watch him. He should start planting. There we go. Nice job. Nice way to get them to be able to plant. So he's going to come and plant some more. There's the third one. He has 10 altogether. And there he goes. There he goes. He's planting. So that looks like 5. That's definitely 4. 5. And yay. So there he is. Now, he can't plant here because there isn't anything, but he is looking at all the different locations. Yeah, so we'll let him continue. He's planting! Yay, we found some! Yay! All right. So one of the other things that we need, it's nighttime, one of the other things that we need in this area is the housing situation. that we needed some housing to go off in one of these directions, and we were trying to decide which direction it should go off in and off of whose. This is the glass cutter here, and so we're back to this again. We're back to trying to figure out where we can put something. So we're going to go outside again, and we're going to come around to this part. And so these are the doors that we have so far. Let me see. This is actually a doorway off of the glass shop. If I'm not mistaken, that looks like the glass shop. It is. There is a door off of, nope, not off of there. So this is glass here. What happened to the, this can't be glass. This has to be the blacksmith. That's why. This is definitely the blacksmith. It's like, wait, where's the blacksmith? If that's, so that's the blacksmith. There's a door off of there. There's a door off of the warehouse. And there should be another door over here. But there isn't. And that is most curious. So, Mr. Villager, here's one of the things that we are going to do. We're going to come through here, come over to here. So remember this part right here where, whoops, we went way too far in that direction. Remember in the tourist area, Max is working on this restaurant because we're going to put in a walkway in between these two buildings that's going to go to this mountain, and in this mountain we're going to put a clinic right here. And based on the fact that we're putting a clinic there, I think I might actually put a 4 or at least a 3 right in front of the clinic entry so that we could have something come off in this direction, because here's the housing and here's the restaurant right here. So we could have some other things come off in this direction. Why not rename the builds? Rename the builds? You mean like go into the thing and call them different names? Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that. So I just don't usually, I do it on paper, like I know that a certain building belongs to a certain person. They're the business owner and or the manager of the plant or things like that. I do that from time to time. Okay, so remember we added this one right here. This is in the tourist. No, this is not. Where are we? Yes, this is the tourist one. I was right. And I'm going to start putting a ladder on this. I think it makes it, I had it like this so that we could just go up from here and then just go up here like that. I guess I don't really need it. Okay. Does it sound like I don't know what I'm doing? Because if it sounds like that, that could be very true. Because I'm waiting for the clinic. I have the restaurant. I have some things. I really need housing, and I'm really just putting off making a housing decision because I don't know what I want to do about it. I could have this warehouse lead to another residential area. I could have that. It's pretty, where this warehouse is, Am I doing it again? I don't know what this is here. That's glass house. Yes, glass house. Lead to another. And I'm going to take this away and replace it with glass, because that's part of the thing that's happening. Is this building is not glass. Granted, I couldn't tell that that was the blacksmith, but most of the time I should be able to tell what's going on with this. So let's put that there. Oops. Oh, I think I just flooded. I might have gotten some of those pieces to go away. I hope not. Let's put this here, here, and here. Is there anything in there that would have gone away? It doesn't look like it. Okay. And then let's take this away and put these last two pieces in. One here, of course. Here, and let's turn this way and do it here. There we are. All right. So remember, we have this that's going down into this area, and we were thinking that maybe we could just go down and do that, and that would be interesting. But I don't want to. I don't see anything I want to do. I've actually sort of backed myself into the oddest corners here. And I'm going to all of the airlocks for a minute and check them out. Here's an airlock here without the proper top on it. So let's do this. And then let's put this on top so it doesn't leak. And let's go to another. Let's come around here. There's an airlock over here. And it has the correct one. It just needs a piece of glass on top so that it doesn't leak. Hello. Hi. Dolphins. Dolphins. And this one needs a piece of glass here. And now I think there's two more. Or there's one more. I know that this one is fine because it has the crane on top, and the one over here is, this one might not be fine. Ah, that's right, we put that on top because we didn't have what we needed right at that particular moment. So let's put that there and put that on top, and that takes care of that one. And this one comes up, and yes, I think I will put ladder on this part to make it so that it's easier to get up. Ladder. And I think we were using like one of these. There's an iron ladder and stone ladder. Let's use stone simply because it's not going to rust. Ah, look what's happening. It's not going to rust, and it's going to do what we want. So there we go. That goes right there. This is now not in the water. So now we need a bucket to see. UCK. Yeah, there isn't anything that I want in these areas, which is unfortunate. Okay, that might have helped us smooth off our water too. Let's see if it did a little bit. Not really, it didn't. See that where it wants to, I can't get that to stop moving. this part right here. Let's see if I can go underneath and do these and get it to. Uh-oh, that went up too far. Yes, it did. Okay, bucket. We must do that just for a second. Let's get this. I put in too close. There we go. All right. Yeah, I can't get it. I probably could get it with sand by dropping sand down and getting that to not do that. But let's see if this helps. Yeah, this is going to help so you're not flying away. And let's do the others. Let's get the other ones as well. Let's put this away for just a moment. Excuse me. Okay, let's come up here. Let's come over. This one doesn't really need, but this one right here. Let's see this one. That's the one we just did. Let's come over here. And nope. Let's come here. We don't have to worry about the one here. Let's come over to the other side. And let's get the others. See what we have here. If this is okay. There's the ambulance right there. Let's come this way, around these corners, and this is university, and so where these farms are, there it is, in the middle of farm country. Let's come to this one right here and do the same. We notice the same thing here, so we're just going to go ahead and bring this all the way up. See if we can do that. And let's put water in the places where it wants to not be watered. Okay, and then we can come up to there. Yay! I think one more. Yes? One more? Nope, that's it. Where the stairs are. Alright, let's find the other one, which is over here. And let's do it. This is most curious. Most curious. Most curious. This is the one that I was having trouble with. Sometimes it's okay. I just did it fine just then. But I'm going to put this here for the other times when it doesn't want to be fine. And there's that. Let's back off and let's water it. And that takes care of that. And then all I have to do is just do that. See, this water's calm? So yeah. I probably needed it. Yeah. All right. I'm doing everything except getting some more housing. I'm doing everything under the sun except getting more housing. This goes back here. We can hold on to this, and we don't need these anymore right now because we have some. There's Russell. Russell doesn't have his armor on, which means he's just hanging out. He's not. Wow. For a second it's like, oh my god, he's outside. He has eyes. Oh, and there he goes. He just teleported somewhere. He just teleported somewhere because he couldn't. Let's take this away right here. Let's take this part away right here. and that we don't have anything coming to this part right now. Oops. Shoot. There we go. What did I just... Oh, that's right. It was just a single piece that was keeping that from being there. I forgot about that. Why don't we do this? We're going to close this. I'm not sure that I can put anything here yet in this little space. And then I just realized something. How big is this little space? Look at this right here. Ooh. Ah. This would be interesting. Let's make these go away for a sec. Let's get, I do have one. Let's look and see how big the Incan is. Let's see how big an Incan is in this area. An Incan hospital. So let's touch down right here. Which is probably about, let's just touch here. And let's switch packs. Let's go to Incan. See if I can recognize it. If I can recognize, there it is, Incan. And let's go to fundamentals, let's go to hospital, and let's go to level 5. And let's look right here. Let me get out of here and let's look at this. Let's see how big this is. And in comparison to where it's sitting with the rest of these buildings. So there it is. And of course it can't be there. We're trying to, we would need to turn it around so that the entrance is facing this way. Yes, it means I'm going to have to redo that hall. And I wanted this to come on. So here's where this is. Oh my gosh, look at this. Is this actually going to work? What? Oh, that is fascinating. Look at that. I think I can actually put the clinic in right here. Now granted, this would just mean that this is a clinic for the, see this? That's it coming down right there. And that's it on top right here. So I'm looking at this right here. See that right there? Okay, let's bring this down. I'm just standing in this, so I need to look at this for a second so I can see where the floor comes to. So this is facing the wrong way in the wrong place. So let's see if we can find our way out. Okay, that's that. Let's go upstairs and go out to now that I see where this is. So see, that's it right there. So will it fit if it's facing the other way? It looks like it's a complete square. So it should be able to bump right up against the wall of that, which it is. So there's that wall. And then on this side, where's the wall of this? It's not even anywhere near that wall, it looks like. Even though this light is on, I don't see it. And then we need to push this way back into the wall. So let's come up. And there it is right there. Let's push it. Push it back into the wall right here, and there is where it would be. So now we actually need, this is going to be really, really weird. So see, it's in this hallway here, and it can't be in the hallway, but it can't go any farther this way, and the hallway's missing right here. And there's one of the beds in the hallway. So that's not going to work. She'll find her way. So let me see. I don't know that there's any place I can bring it back to. It seemed like it was going to work. It seems like it works if it was facing the other way, didn't it? It did seem like it was going to work if it was facing the other way. So that's it right there. Let's raise it up. I'm going to have to raise it all the way up so I can see. So there it is. It's facing the wrong way. There's a problem. This is the way it's supposed to be facing. So there it is, backed up against this part right here, but that looks like it puts it in the hallway. So let's bring this over right here. Let's bring this over all the way to there. And now let's bring it down in the hallway and see where it is and see if we have the building on this side. So let's bring it down. Not getting anything? That's because it's right here. Okay, so here it is now, this way with the door coming off. I could have sworn I put this in right. Is that strange or what? Did it actually turn? No, let's move it this way. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Yay. Okay, so this is the doorway right here. This is the hall right here. And this part is where it would be. And let's look at this building right here. This is the wall right here for both these buildings. Right there. It's right on the line, both of them. Do we have any room this way? We have one block. Let's move this over one. Because see, it doesn't come anywhere near this part. And yet, this would put it on this side right here and give just a hair space between those two just in case. And that gives us the building right there. Okay, this is going to be pretty wild. So you know what's going to happen. When I do this, this is going to open up this entire piece here, and we'll have to redo this hallway right here. I think I'm going to push it back one, right to there. So it'll still put this part, all of this is going to disappear and open up. And so I'm going to have to be careful about something here. Let's close these. So let's get glass. Let's get this glass. I'm going to close these hallways. Let's close this hallway right to here. And let's close, let's cancel them for right now. I don't want them to come to work, so let's manage. This is Freya, so we're going to fire her for right now. And this is, who is this? Is this Melina? And look where Russell is. And this is Melina, and we'll do the same. Let's fire her for right now. I don't want them coming. Russell will actually, he'll actually use the upstairs door and go out and swim back. Or he'll teleport. But the others I don't want coming in this area here. So we have that coming off, and let's get the restaurant. And we'll turn off Parnell as well. Okay, manage, and we'll have her not come. So now no one's going to come to this area. So the restaurant doesn't get flooded. Not that there's anything really there, but I'm going to close this part off also for a minute. I don't think anything can go there. Right. So we have this closed right here. We have this closed right here. And yeah, I think we're going to have to close this entrance right here just to keep this part from leaking in. And there we have it. So this is going to be a clinic in this area. So I just took all that trouble to put a clinic here, and I don't think I'm going to. I know. The hospital's pretty close. True, we do have this here. It might lead to there being maybe something right in this area. So this is the restaurant right here. The restaurant's going to have an opening right there. We can put another house in. The restaurateurs are probably going to have their own private houses attached to them. So we're talking about putting this here, and it does fit, and everything is all fine and good. The only problem is that, so if someone gets hurt in this area or in the university, the clinic, the hospital is right here. This is the hospital right here. What do you think, Mr. Villager? You're probably not there. Hospital is right there. I don't think we need it here, even though it fit. I actually got it to fit right in this little spot right here. I'm not sure that we need it. We needed a hospital for the tourist area. And that's the one that we're thinking of putting in right here into this wall, which is why we were getting these two buildings worked on. These two buildings right here worked on to put a hospital right here. But a hospital right here, I don't think so. After all of that, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, nah. I actually don't think so. All right. Well, what I started to do was think about it and think, hi, are you looking for me? You were looking for me. What is it? You agree? You don't think a hospital should be here? Okay. So this building is too big to put a second. I think it's too big. Ooh. To put another housing dorm here. And I really want some regular family home pieces. If I was going to do something, this would then be one of these things again of, is there an apartment building or is there something that I can put into this wall that I could use? Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I just set all that up and a part of me just went, wait a minute, I don't think so. I don't think I want to put that there. So let me see something. Let me go to the Covenstead. Let's switch packs. Let's go to Crimson Keep. See if I can find it easily. There's Crimson Keep. Let's select it. Let's go to the huts, the keep, and then to the huts. Let's go to residential. Restaurant, residence. Let's go to level 5 and let's see how big this piece is. So see, that's what I thought. Ronald and the couriers and all are going to go ahead and do their job anyway and just go to those places, and then they're going to swim back. So we have it here like this, and let's rise it up out of the water and see where it is. This is a level 5 Covenstead, and it's crisscrossing across there. It is 2. Let's move this over here. We can actually move it over to here. Let's move it up. I think we can move it up practically to here, but it's still in the way of this. See that right there? It's still coming over top of that part. Let's come down. And we should be able to see. I should have just did one so that I could see where it is. And see if I can see upstairs if Covenstead is coming through the wall here. It doesn't look like it is. See that? But this would have to be completely built if we put it in. And this would actually have to be completely built in order to make sure. What am I looking at? Am I downstairs? Am I upstairs? How have I lost the entrance? There it is. I think we would have to put it in. The undead citizens are fine? Yeah, I think they're okay. I think they're okay. Oh, poor Ronald. Ronald, I'm sorry, you're trapped. You're just going to have to swim, Ronald. You're going to have to swim. I closed this off so that she wouldn't come here, but that doesn't keep the couriers or the guards from coming. So he's going to be there for now. Let's see. Everyone else is okay. Yes, everyone else is all right. So where is this in regards to where we are? Can we bring this down? See that piece right there? Let's bring this down and see what happens. Let's see where this is. That is probably almost at the floor. There it is. And in this area, that's the problem. Okay. So nope. Nope. You can't do that either. Salut, Mixasa. How are you? Comment ça va? Yeah, nah. These are huge. And I knew it was huge. I was just seeing if maybe it was square enough or something that we could plop it down right there. But we actually can't, because this is it. Right here, and it almost looks like it works. Look at that. It almost looks like it works. If I bring this up, if I bring this up, how close is this to here? Bring this up one more, 1, 2. That's right on the hallway, right there. So the entrance would be right on the hallway. Does that take it out of? Nope. It does not, and it doesn't take it out of the hallway because it's a solid square. X. Yes, the undead people who are living, they have not become drowned. They are just undead. It seems like some of them should be drowned, doesn't it? It definitely does. Let's come down to the main floor of the university. We're coming down here, and there's Kiyoshi, of course, on the furniture. Again, there we go. So we'll have her be off the furniture. There's Kiyoshi, the dean of the school, and there's Roland, one of the professors. Let's look for Yusuf. Yusuf's in here, and he is one of the other professors. And oh, and there he is. So that's Yusuf right there. in his glasses. And then we saw the library people. And yeah, it does seem dark. But we're going this way into this area. So yeah. So I need some housing. So what I need is family housing. Now I know in other countries family housing is like people live in, with everyone sleeping in one bedroom and things like that. This is a wonderful house, this house, and I love it. Malaya is here with Russell and Tiffany and her kid, Nadia. They live here, and they're sharing this room.
I can help you with that.
And when we go to the dorms are wonderful because they all have their own little rooms. Yes, I did set up the forester actually. And why don't I get back to that instead of tackling these hideous, horrible problems that are of my own design, has nothing to do with the underwater base design. These are things that I have created. Let's get an architect's cutter. Here we go. Let's get glass. I need a couple. Nope. I need Let's get this, and let's get another set for a second. Let me see what I need in order to make this. I might only need the one little piece. Let's put this down right here. Let's do a trapdoor. Let's come down to the traps, and that's just a trapdoor. I don't need anything else. Okay, good. Okay, so we'll let that go. We'll take all of this, we'll put it together for right now. And so what we're going to do here is these are going to be trapdoors, so that they can be actually closed and opened. So this tree can be taken out when it's ready, and that's what we're going to do with all of these pieces here. Nope, wrong way. This one's right, and this one's right that way. And I'm going to look. Notice Tiffany's going down that way now. She's not going the other way that she was going. So she is coming to this area. And there she is.
Good day to you.
And Tinsley. I said Tiffany. It's not Tiff. I'm sorry, Tinsley. I'm sorry. No, don't be mad. Okay. So this is a window. We don't want to open that. And she's just checking because we don't have any trees yet planted. So she's just coming down and checking on this area. And she needs some trees. Yeah. So that's what we're doing right here. We're going to take all of these and make it like these trees actually come out here and are trees that she can actually use. And let me get that one. Yep, I thought so. No. Grr, there we go. That's just me. So yes. So we use the tool and we set down. It's hard to see the white against the white. So we set down on my mind just went to, so we set down on L, whatever the name of that planet was in Aliens, to get that thing. That's what I heard in my head. The original aliens, when she's explaining to the board that it was not an accident, that they were there. They were deliberately directed there to get the alien. And so she was explaining that to the board. And one of the other favorite things that she says, it's one of my favorite movies, one of the other favorite things that she says is, have IQs dropped in the last 50 years? Ma'am, I said it was not, she's explaining that it was not something that was local to the planet. And that is one of my favorite scenes. It's frustrating, of course, because it's the thing that happens with corporations and politics and them having an agenda, a different agenda.
Dust off and nuke them from orbit.
Yes.
The only way to be sure.
It's the only way to be sure. Vincentius Primus, everybody. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. So that makes it look like they actually are using these little areas as incubators, just in this area, for the plants. We could do it in all the areas and make it look like somebody is tending to the plants, and I think I might want to do that. And so now, I do not think I have any trees anywhere. Let's put this way. Let's get, I don't think I need this one. Let's put these away. How are you, Vincentius? We'll come back to that later. Did I make the wrong one go away? I did. Shame on me. I do that from time to time. Okay, I'll have to make that. No, I'll just copy one of these when the time comes. Okay. Let's go to the warehouse and see if I have any trees. I don't think I do. I know there's wood in the other places, but I don't think that there are any trees, actual tree saplings that we can get to. Let's see if there are. SAP. There are cherry saplings. There's actually 8 cherry saplings. Oh my gosh. Okay. Mr. Villager, Vincentius, Mr. Villager sends you hugs. Hugs and
Hugs right back.
And Vincentius said hugs right back to you. So let's find these. Until we have some other trees, she can plant these. Can't she plant them? We'll find out in just a minute. Going down here. Yeah, we're going to have to get some trees. I think these trees will give her oak. We'll give her oak trees as a way. So let's continue. Let's come down all the way down to here, and let's see what happens if we give her these trees to plant. Let's give Tiffany these to plant. Let's just put them here and see what happens. Let's see if she'll plant them. It's 10 o'clock at night, so 11 o'clock. She's not going to plant anything. It's almost midnight. And let me come here. We could go to the guard tower. I think I will, just for a second. So I need another house. I know. I need another house, a different house. And the houses that the Minecolonies team has been working on designs in this last little bit of time. They work on designs on Twitch, and the designs that they're working on are not going to work here at all. They're huge and they're complex, and I don't know what to do. There is something that I can do. I don't really want to do it, which is really odd. There was a time when I would have like just gone ahead and done that. And that is the arcology piece is not good for this. It's not a good housing piece. And I'm just going to come right out and say it. It's not a good housing piece. And let's go here. Let's click that. Let's come back here. Arcology, residence. And unless something's been done with it, this is the house. So this is the house right here. This is the house. This is the house. So no. Ah! It fell down. Go boom. Did you see me cue it all the way down? Will I be able to find it? This is what kind of day I'm having. I'm having this kind of day. I'm just going to call it a loss. It might, oh, it didn't go all the way in. Okay, yay. So even if I take these out, and they are only able to replant trees already there, so you have to plant some yourself. Mixasa, thank you for doing that. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. So I will go to the storehouses, and thank you. Let's not do this for a second. Let me go to my storehouses, and I'm going to plant a birch. I'm going to plant a spruce. I'm going to plant an oak, and I'm going to plant dark oak. Acacia, I would love to plant. I don't know that it's going to grow. We can try and see. There should be enough that we can plant one of each in this experimental place. Let's make this. What happened to that? Yeah, we didn't touch anything. Okay, good. So let's come back down. We're going to go down to where this is. And Mixasa, for those of you who do not know, Mixasa is the style designer for this style, for this Minecolonies style underwater base, and and I'm greatly honored that he even is watching me make a debacle of his design. He and Matlam both worked on the underwater base design, and theirs was the first one approved by the Minecolonies team for working underwater, which is congratulations. So dark oak, that's birch, so I'll plant a birch there. Let's do the dark oak here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to do that in order for it to be there. Let's do an acacia sapling. Let's give them a little bit of room. Let's do the spruce. Let's do spruce here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not spruce, that's oak, and we don't want that many oaks like that. Let's put the oak there, the oak there, and I guess I'm going to put the spruce right here. So we'll put a spruce there, we'll put those oaks there, and there are all the trees. So we'll see how long it takes for us to begin to have trees. And Mixasa is saying in chat, we are really happy that you have, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so I'm going to put those away. We have our first trees from the saplings that we have incubated, and we are putting them into the ground, and then we'll see who grows up first. We'll see who grows up first. This is the experiment. Maybe more than one arboretum. The colony will sure make use of a lot of types of wood. Try some bone meal on them. Yeah, let's bone meal them. Let's make sure they'll grow. That's what Mixasa is saying, to make sure that the trees will actually grow there where I'm putting them. So this is dark oak. And wow, gorgeous, excellent. Well, this spruce, it might be too close, but let's see. Yep, I think that's too close. I'm gonna have to pull this one out. Let's get one of these. I'm gonna have to pull this one out here, and I'm gonna put the spruce in this corner. That's what he wanted me to make sure of, because where you place them, so that they can grow. Are you saying you don't want to grow? Is it not tall enough there? It should be okay. Okay. Then I'm going to put it in this other location right here. So let's get these and move them. We'll put the oaks will grow anywhere. So, but these ones that are being finicky, let's see if I can put this right here and get it to grow in. Let's step back. I can't get that to grow. So it might be, can I not get the spruce to grow here? I'm not sure 2x2 spruce have enough space to grow here. Maybe only a 1x1. Let's see. Aha, you are correct. I wasn't sure that you could grow them a single spruce. That is pretty amazing. And let's put down the birch again. Thank you. And let's put this down here. So let's put birch. Birch is what we really need. Can I grow a 4 birch? Wait, no. Sometimes 4 birches will grow. Let's see if we can grow a 4 birch here. Ready? Back up. Nope. It's just going to grow them all separately. Yeah, it is. There we go. And so let's do the oak. And I think I can, how many? There's no room. Let's move this. Let's move this out to here. Try and get some room for the leaves. And put this one down. Waha! And yeah, so now we're underneath the leaves of this tree. So I'm going to have to bring this tree here so I can stand up even. That's oak for ya. That's oak. And we'll put this. There we go. Oh, I broke a glass. Shame on me. There we go. All right, so there's birch, which we need a lot of. Let's put an oak in this corner, and let's see if I can get it in this corner here in such a way that I'm going to stand back so I'm not under it. Too close. Let's try it again. Let's try it from here, and let's see if that'll work. This is the experiment, actually. And it did. So now we have this oak. And I'm just doing this because I want to. I know that they can get to it with the new way that they cut through the leaves and everything. So, can you get up from here? No. Let's check the other side, make sure that they can get down. And there we go. So this is it. Wow. Wow, that's intense. Look at that. That is a definite science project there. These are growing underwater, these trees. That's amazing. Yes, you mostly use birch and dark oak wood. So in the survival game, you just put birch in the arboretum and you cut yourself the other trees. And the arboretum is not large enough to be very efficient. The arboretum is large enough as an experimental farm, and that's what we're doing. And so it makes sense to me. And in a situation like this is just an experiment. They can always ship in from the land real wood for doing things, but this is to see if they can grow their own, which is pretty amazing there. So okay, let's come this way. Vincentius Primus,
Okay.
can you look for a second at my screen and see if it looks dark to you or if this is just my imagination?
Just your imagination.
It is?
Away
Okay.
with you.
Running away with me. I mean, this is sort of dark in here, but this should be lit up. And it's looking kind of dark. What time is it? It's 19. People are going to go home. Let's get these to go away for right now. I'm going to hold on. I don't need to hold on to this. That was the thing. We have those doors, and let's look here, and let's put this in. You saw the video where you show the missing panel on the arboretum ceiling. You corrected that, but not uploaded yet on Planet Minecraft. Ah, okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yay! See, that's one of the things that I really love about the Minecolonies team and the stylists and designers, and that they're on it. Thank you so much. Yeah. So they were able to. They fixed a piece that was missing, and when it's uploaded, it will replace the one that was there, and it's fixed. So none of you will have to worry about that, and that is pretty cool. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci. And here we go. It's nighttime. There's Kimberly. I'm pretty sure that, I'm not sure who that was. It could have been Russell. It might have been Everly. It might have been Russell saying goodnight to his family before he goes on his job. So it might have been him, and we'll see. And then we'll continue on from here. So do we want to go down and check on, wasn't it Atticus who got this last, who got the farm? He bought the farm. No, not that kind of bought the farm. He bought the sugar farm. Yay! This is ingenious, by the way. I like this. So that you can plant it and get more planted and they can move around. And I like that a lot. We only had 10 sprigs. And so it looks like it's mostly all planted in here. And that is the beginning. When we have builders available, we will have them update this to a level 3. This is a level 3. Okay, so that's it until we start updating the buildings. And we are starting with a restaurant. Yeah. Sometimes that happens where it's just a thing that just gets mistranslated when the build is being put into the game, and there's a mistranslation. And usually those are caught by the Minecolonies team right away, but sometimes some of them get in the way. And to teach some scaffolding crafting, not yet. I don't think so. He's a level 3? Do you think so? Let's see. Let's see if he can do that. I know that he can make paper, and that's one thing that he definitely does. So let's see, crafting recipes. He's got a lot of recipes, so obviously he's supposed to make something. So let's look here, and let's look at a scaffold, CA. And this is scaffolding made with bamboo and string. Remember that string problem? We still have it. You didn't see yet the undead doctor? Ah, could I visit the hospital? Yes, I'm going to visit the hospital. We still have the string thing. So we're still waiting to have enough sheep, and I might have to cut off the cows because I might have to harvest the cows myself, because he has made so many cows that there probably isn't as much room for sheep as there should be. So let's come down here. Look at this. And that is, who's that? That's actually Everly. Wow. Okay, let's come here. It's nighttime. How much nighttime do we have left? We have a lot. Let me come up here and go to sleep. Can't go to sleep in the hospital. Beds are occupied. But we can use Russell's place because he is out on duty. And this is interesting. The reason it justifies him having a bed in this place because his family is over on the other side of the community. So here we are. It was raining outside. It might stop. Sounds like it stopped. And now we'll come down here, and that should have been Russell. But that, yes, that is Russell. And Russell is checking in. He has a green beard. Okay. So let's come down. And we should see everyone coming to work. Here come people now. I'm going to come in here. Oh, there she is. There she is. And she is not going to look at me. I don't think I can get her to turn around. Brooklyn, turn around. Yay. Ooh, look at that. Okay, that's pretty scary. That is definitely scary. Good gracious. So yes, that is the doctor, the undead doctor. Yeah, I see ya. And since we're here for a second, we have the undead doctor, and that is Aelia. That's Aelia, as opposed to Aelani. And she's going to the undead doctor. But she didn't go to the doctor. She's going to get something to eat. Why haven't you eaten?
I could help you.
Good day to you.
She is absolutely out of food. So that's why we put a restaurant in that area. It looks like she's headed for the restaurant in the tourist area. So this, oh, that's right. That's what's happened. So remember, I was going to build, and I cut off these areas, and I hadn't returned them. That is what's going on. And that was a good reminder. Yep. So let me get a pickaxe. So we thought we were going to end up flooding these hallways, and that's why we put in glass to keep the flooding from happening. But what I wanted to put in, I don't want to put a clinic here, even though it fit perfectly. Technically, it isn't, we don't need it right here. The hospital is pretty close in this area. Yep, I see you sitting there. I know what you're doing. That's what happened to the other one. Let's go here. Let's assign Parnell. That might have been Parnell. Who is this? Parnell, is that you? No, that's Freya. That is our alchemist who's waiting to get something to eat. So let's have Parnell be rehired as the chef right here. And let's get Freya, who's sitting here in all her pretty fancy clothes, looking like Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos. Dia de la... Dia... Dia
Day
de
of
Good day to you.
Los-
What?
los Muertos.
Muertos.
Yes. Dia de los Muertos. So she just got food. And let's go to the alchemist right here, and let's open up her place, and let's put her back to work. Get her out of her pretty clothes and back on the job. So this is Freya, and who has wonderful skills for here. And let's go to Melina, who is our she is dripping. Are you actually dripping? Do I need to do this? Because I'm doing this because I don't know how long it's going to be until we do it. So just recently I have started doing that with some of them. That's okay over there. And there she is. She's back. So this is our alchemist right here. This is Freya. I love their little hats. I love that. Wait. Freya, she's like, nope.
Good day to you.
She keeps turning away every time I try and look at her. There she is. Okay, so that's Freya. The healers are already a little bit scary, but now, yes, they definitely are. And last of all, let's go down to here and let's look at Melina. So Melina is doing this job. She's 30 and 30. I'd love to have some 40s, but I think we're just going to have to, if I see someone with those numbers, maybe. I know they grow and I understand, but we'll see. I would have taken her for that position. She came in way before it was decided that she would do this position. She came in early, and she was running the, working as a professor in the university and at the orientation center, which is what the upstairs university has been changed into. And hold on a sec.
Good day to you.
Sasa is saying that the alchemist hut tells a story. At level 2, everything is okay, but at level 3, some product will infest the trees, and after that, the weirdness will come. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, I can't wait. So, but at level 3, we haven't started level 3 yet. This is level 3 of this. But I don't think we've started level 3 of this. We went to putting in the clinic. But let me see. Yeah, we didn't do it yet. Ooh. Oh, that is going to be really fun. And look, we have this off of here. This is going to be interesting. It is. It is indeed. Ah, and that explains the look. Yes, I was wondering. So when you look at level 5 in the thing, you see that there's something growing. It's out of control. It breaks through the glass and becomes a creature. Ooh! Oh, I can't wait. That is going to be very fun to look at. And this is the level 3 of the enchanter right here. And when I first saw this, it was like, I don't understand. And I completely forgot that doors keep the water from coming in. So they can actually come here and stand at the door. and be safe. And that is really cool. I forgot that.
I can help you with that.
Yes, you can, Melina. What do you need? You need a tome, don't
I
you?
can help you
Yes.
with that.
Yes, I know. I wish you were making a tome instead of asking. So the tome I'm going to have to import because the tome, we don't have any, we're not at war with anyone, so there's no way to get that. And Freya is walking around. The last time that we were here, Freya was clipping at those trees, so she's going to get back to that work. And we now have, yeah, felt this. Yeah, it's so, so fun. I agree with you, Mr. Villager. I totally do. All right, so Parnell is here and she has what she needs. She's not asking for anything, which is interesting. So she's probably getting fish from the fishery to make because she has fish dishes. I can give her some recipes pretty soon. And Jania was working on this, and I think Jania needs some things in order to complete this build. And when she gets done doing that, we are actually going to have her start working on that little air on the, what's it called? I'm just leaving this right now because I want to put something here and I don't know what yet. So I'm just leaving and seeing how that's going to work in that area. I know this door goes out. We only put in a T here. We could go this way. No, we can't. And that's why. And we can go this way. There's more than enough room. But that guard tower is going to keep us from going. Vincentius? What's that?
That's somebody outside doing something.
That doesn't sound right.
All I see is a person across the street.
A person across the street? Sorry about that. But someone's making a loud noise outside that sounded like they were damaging something. Okay. Didn't that sound like someone was beating on a car or something?
It sounded like someone was beating on a trash can.
Okay.
Wasn't crunchy enough for a car.
Wasn't crunchy enough for a car. Vincentius thinks they were beating on a trash can. That was actually a little
big hollow boomy noise.
disturbing.
Cars
Yeah.
are more crunchy.
Yeah, today actually is a trash day for us. Because, of course, essential workers rarely have holidays off, or we'd all go under. But today is, so today is our normal trash day, and our people are wonderful trash people. They're wonderful. They actually are wonderful. Are doing their job, and we are grateful. No, we are thankful. No, we pay taxes. That's what taxes are for, to make sure that people who do that kind of work actually get really good paying money, really good paying jobs. Because what a job to do. You have some... She doesn't ask for fuel? Oh, she had fuel already. She was already assigned, Mixasa. She was already assigned to that restaurant. And when I thought I was going to build the clinic there, across the hall, it was going to open up those... Oop. I was want to go to the air conditioning room. It was going to open up the hallway and flood it. And I didn't want anyone to get hurt, so I closed off the hallways and I fired everybody from their jobs in this area so that they wouldn't come here while I was putting in that building. And then I changed my mind because the clinic, I don't need the clinic to be here. So she had already been assigned to this, and she had already gotten her fuel sorted out and things like that. So she doesn't have any, that's interesting. She doesn't have any, let's have her have a recipe for fish, cod, because we have a fisher. So let's do a rod cod and fish, salmon, because we do have, and she can at least cook these up, and we should do potatoes because we do have a potato farmer, potatoes, and here we go. Let's come to here. Let's teach smelting recipes. Let's teach potatoes. Here we go. Let's teach cod. And let's teach salmon. I think there we go. Okay, so now she does know how to make these foods. And let's look and see what she's got. And she was already cooking. She was already cooking salmon. And based on, look at this, she's working really well because I didn't bring her any fish. That is her requesting it from the warehouse and getting it. And she is doing just fine. So that is really cool. People are home because it is 11 o'clock, 11:30, almost midnight their time. And then we're going to come out the door, the museum door. I can't wait to get this done. but I have to wait until I have everybody. And I'm still waiting for a sifter. I don't have a sifter yet. And that requires string. And I think what I'm going to do is something, as much as I don't want to. What do I want to do about this? Because we cannot get what we want. Let's come in here and let's look at how many sheep and cows we do have. Unfortunately, we started having colors of sheep and cows, and so now all our sheep are cyan. Every last one of them is cyan. And so I should actually start over with sheep that aren't cyan, bring some new ones in and have them not be cyan. I'm not sure how this became the color that everyone is going to have. And look at how many little babies we've got. But yeah, so this is an interesting thing too, because I can't seem to get him to make any other color. If I turn off colors, if I turn off coloring, I think it's just going to leave them that color. But I suppose I could experiment with turning off color and see if I can get that to make the next ones be white. But I don't think so, because they're all that color. They're all going to come, the babies are going to be that color. Yep, it was an error. I could dye them. You are amazing. Of course I can. I'm not all here today, apparently. I have completely forgotten how Minecraft works. Of course I can dye them. Of course I can. And that will solve that problem completely, because that is what we need. So let's come here. Let me do this. Let me look at the settings. The breeding's on, dyeing, turn dyeing off. Let's come here. Let's go to bone. But I think I have to use dye. Let's go ahead and use dye, and let's dye them. Thank you. Yeah, I know. This is one of the things, it's one of the nice things about having people in chat. Some nice things about having people watch, and I don't mind I know some people don't want suggestions and things, but I actually am fine with that. Yes, I'm making them all white. So let's get this. We do not need any more cyan. And where are these other 3 or 4? And here we go here. And there we are. So this is how many animals you get with a level 3, with level 3s. Now, if the level 3 of this farm means that you're getting as the maximum for this, that would explain. But the farmers are only level 3. And this is how many animals we have. Uh-oh. I didn't see that one. I can't have a single one or they'll all be that color again. I turned it off. And let's come over here and I gotta make sure that, oh, I can't use bone meal. What am I talking about? So let's go back to here. Let's get dye. Can't use bone meal for that. Have to use dye. And there you are. Did I get them all? Yeah. It's a wonder the chickens aren't being trampled to death. All right, so I have them all now. And we're going to turn, I probably have enough that if I wanted to, I could have turn off the cows and just leave 2. See how many steaks I get? See how many steaks I get? I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? I don't want to. Your pasture is larger than the building official area. If you want less, you would have to put a fence between the 2 pastures. Okay. Okay, so that is something that Mixasa is saying, that because these 2 buildings are connected, which is what I want, this is why I have so many of everything. And that's good to know. And so let me do a couple things here. Let's do one thing here. We have enough sheep. So let's come here, and turn off breeding. We have enough cows for right now. Let's come here, and let's turn off breeding here. Milking is on, and we just need more iron buckets. We just need more buckets in order to do that. So now that that is off, we won't get any more. And the ones that grow up, and I just can't bring myself to do it. Don't see animals outside their hut's boundaries. So they think they don't have any. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I understand, and that's actually fine. That's actually okay. So I'm going to reduce the number of animals that we have in here myself. And you may not want to. This is going to be, I'm going to spare everybody me doing it. I will reduce them, all the animals, and we'll see. Oh, I guess I don't have to. I didn't do that. That was him. That was him doing that. And let's look. That was him actually getting mutton, which is interesting. And he's running around. I'm watching him. He's running around and cutting. And let's see. That's Rylan. And yes, he's not going to cut the ones over on this side because they're in the cow area. And this is why the cows aren't over here. And this is why there's so many cows, because they're not over here. This is actually where the cows are supposed to be, in this area here. I get it. So she's looking for chickens. and I should give her these two. Ah, there we go. So there is, and that is Asher, and he is doing his job. The cows that are in his area, he is getting to, and he is getting them, and so then they'll reduce the herd. Okay, and that is working. Yay! So as they drift over into this area, he'll reduce them. He's getting to them. And I think he picked that up. And this is Rylan here, and I think she left already. So I'm going to, yes, I know you'd like to use this door. But we'll give her these
Good day to you.
eggs. And we'll just give them to her. She's got a sandwich. And she's got, is she breeding chickens? No, she isn't. She's just feeding them. Okay, cool. All right, so there we go. And thank you for that information. So the information that Mixasa is giving is for everyone who's watching, which is good. This is not a tutorial, but it is fun to actually have a good idea of what's going on. And since this is one of the more complex styles, the underwater base, it's nice to know what's going to happen when you do different things, especially since I'm doing things weirdly. This is 2 fields combined, in case you haven't seen in the history. You can go back and watch some of the other ones. They're still up, and you'll see where we built these 2 fields together and took away this wall because I wanted them to have more space. And Mixasa is explaining the complexity of that the cows that are over in the chicken area here and in the sheep area are not being tended to by Asher. And so that's why he thinks there's only just this couple of cows right here. And all these cows are hiding. And that goes for Rylan. Rylan thinks that the sheep, that are only these sheep right here. So all these sheep over here, they're not getting attended to. The fun part of it is, and this is the fun part for me, cows and sheep move, and so as they move around, they do get attended to. They do, and they will get, their numbers will go down, and that is good. And then we can go to the warehouse and see how many of everything that we have. Now we are getting both. We're the mutton, white, and yes, because he did harvest some, and then we're also getting the wool that we need in the color that we need so that we can make string. And over here, what do we have? We have steaks. We actually need 64 steaks. And I might, now that I see that he's going to do it, I might go ahead, and I don't want to put it back on. It just makes it harder. Yeah, I am. Because we need them, they might as well do it themselves. He's doing it. Asher is doing it as a part of this science. He's a husbandry engineer. He studies the nature of farming underwater. That's what he wanted to do. So we'll give him a chance to do the full farming experience of harvesting animals for meat and harvesting animals for everything else that they give, hides and all. So there's Asher going back. Asher might be asking for an axe. Let's see if he is. Asking for that. Am I over the time? No. Oh, look at that. Wow, that's perfect timing. I looked at the clock just at the point where he's in the field. He's in there, so I
could help
think,
you with that.
yes, that Ronald brought him what he needed. And Ronald's probably taking the rest of the stuff back to the warehouse. So let's see if we have 64. The minute we have the number that we need for research, we're actually going to cut down on the number of cows that we have in there. It's a little corporate looking, a little hard on them to be that crowded. And we don't really want them to. We just need to finish this. So let's see how many we have so far in here. And we have 4 in here, and we know there's some in the other. So it is going to take a little bit of time for us to get to it. And if I want to speed it up, I may go in and see in regards. So here I am. I'm at the end today. I know I've been really goofy today. Just apparently a little tiny bit out of sorts. And not being able to decide what I want to do. But thank you for being here. Here's one thing we're going to do, and that is we have all these undead people, and we're going to have to bring them back. Bring them back from the dead. So let's go upstairs and let's choose. Yes, hi. Yes, that includes you, visitors too. It does include visitors as well. The question is, which one am I going to pick? Which one am I going to pick? And I'm did you remove steak from the food in the restaurant? I don't think I did. That's right. So yeah, I am going to have to do that. Because yes, you're right. Mixas is reminding me that the steaks will go to the warehouse and then they'll go to the restaurants because it's still on their menus. So yes, I will check on that and we will do that. So anyone have a suggestion for what we're going to do? We're not going to stay undead. We'll save that for the holiday. We'll we'll have that for for All Hallows Eve and for that time period. What is your choice? To tell you the truth, I think default, and the reason why, although medieval did look really good. It's the diversity thing that Nordic, naturally Nordic and East Asian are supposed to be culturally pure, but everyone sort of forgets that in Asia they actually do have dark people. And the Nordic, did they come in contact with people who had dark skin? Let's hope they did. They were on this planet. And Africa still existed. So my thing about that is that I would use default. I don't remember whether medieval had, and so that's the reason why I'm going to return to default. I actually like the way the people are diverse in default, and appreciate Minecolonies team doing that, making it so that if anyone wants diversity, they can actually do default. If they want a single culture, they can actually do East Asian, or they can do Nordic, and or they can do not even undead is single. It has all these different ones. So undead and default are the most diverse, and that is why I'm going to do it. It is not a criticism. It is not a criticism. It is the fun of the game that you have lots of choices that you can have. And it was really fun for us to see all the different people. So thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to stop now. I don't know that they're actually going to stream today. It's already after 2 my time, and they usually have started by now. And I might have missed it. I did miss it. I missed it. They did start. So Minecolonies team is streaming on Twitch right now. So if you want to see the people who are responsible for this game, you can go there and watch them play, actually. Watch them develop and watch them play. So thank you. Mr. Villager, obrigada. Thank you for being here. Obrigado. And Maxasa, as always, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. It's such an honor having one of the stylists actually watching. And hi to Matt Lom. Please tell him that I just love it. And here we go. I'm going to play some music. Enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers. And I will see you soon. Bye for now. Bye for now. I'm going to play music. Music. Bye.